morning, this is Stephanie Clarke with the 9am WSU News Update. In the government's latest response to COVID-19, Prime Minister Scott Morrison announced at a press conference last night that New South Wales will be placed under a Stage 1 lockdown. This lockdown will force pubs, clubs, gyms, indoor sporting venues and places of worship to close their doors by midday today in order to enforce social distancing guidelines. Mr Morrison acknowledged how difficult it was for the government to come to this decision.
I am deeply regretful that those workers and those business owners who will be impacted by this decision will suffer the economic hardship that undoubtedly they will now have to face. That is a very, very regretful decision, but a necessary one in the view of the Premiers and Chief Ministers and myself to ensure that we can control the spread of this virus.
Restaurants and cafes are still able to remain open, but can only offer takeaway and delivery services. Essential businesses such as supermarkets, banks, petrol stations, pharmacies, and food delivery services continue to remain open. Many businesses have made the switch to have their employees work from home until further notice. These fortunate employees have welcomed the adjustment with open arms. Government employee Jeffrey Clarke shares his thoughts.
Working at home has been excellent so far. The travel to and from is the best bit. The technology's been pretty good that we've had, so everything's really smooth at the moment. Can't complain.
Many people are frustrated about the closures that are going to be occurring today as a result of the lockdown. These people will no longer be able to perform particular day-to-day activities or their hobbies. Gym junkies have perhaps been the most impacted by the lockdown. All gyms and indoor sporting venues will be closing their doors at midday today. As a result, personal gym equipment is now difficult to purchase as there is an extremely high demand for it. Frequent gym goer Bailey Harris reflected on the struggles he is facing.
I used to go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, and now the gyms are closed. It's very frustrating, because it was a hobby of mine. But I understand that it's something that just needs to happen.
Today there is a top of 22 degrees and a low of 19. This is Stephanie Clarke reporting for WSU News.